Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Decorative Survival. So, in the last episode I worked mainly on another wheat field over here. You can just see it over there. Mostly you can just see the wall in fact. And in between episodes I've been getting quite a bit more gravel as usual. So now I have, I think, a bit under 9 stacks of gravel, which should probably be enough. That should now be enough to start another go on the road, I guess. And the issue being I might not even have enough inventory space for that. Could be inconvenient. I guess I'll have to put it in one of my shulker boxes as well. Oh yes, and while I'm out over in that direction, I thought I might also trade some rotten flesh for emeralds, because I just happen to have quite a lot of rotten flesh. In fact, I think I can probably even take a bit more. So that should be near to 18 or so stacks of gravel. And I guess I'll get over to the village, and then, get started on the road once again. I still haven't, probably just continue it through the dark forest though, as opposed to the way I was considering, which was getting it through starting it from the village as well. Anyway, I guess I'll get started on that and then I'll be right back. Alright, so one thing, I think I started using this in about now. I decided to try, and instead of just like putting little patterns of dirt in the ground, instead I kind of just randomly ran around the bit that I dug out for the path and put in coarse dirt, and then filled in with dirt, which I think gives it a fairly random and actually it gives it a different look and I'm still trying to figure out a few things, so I haven't fully decided, and I might actually want to fill in a bit more with coarse dirt, but I think that it feels a lot less repetitive than just random little shapes that I think look nice. I've kind of decided to go with that style for now. I'm probably going to change it up on a different bit of the road if I think that one of the other ones is better, but that's what I'm currently doing, and I think it looks fairly nice. So that's the end of this time lapse. Alright, so, I'm back, and I was just here, which is very annoying because I would have really liked to get all the way round to the bridge. However, unfortunately, I have not quite been able to do that. But I'm now just kind of... In fact, I'm not even quite out of the dark forest. I think... Oh, I don't have biomes up. Yeah, I'm not quite out of the dark forest yet. I'm a block away. Actually, a bit more like 3, but I'm so close, but I couldn't quite do it. I even found a little bit more gravel over in one of the village chests, but it sadly still wasn't quite enough to get me to the bridge. It was like only 45 pieces of gravel that I presume I was intending to take home, because I didn't see any other reason for wanting the gravel. So none of these chests have any gravel in them as far as I can tell, which is inconvenient, but I mean, I'm not surprised because I think I was starting work on the road when I did this. Anyway, I was actually thinking that I might want to go, well, that I probably do want to go over to one of my other villages, simply because I can get a lot more, well, I have quite a lot of rotten flesh that I can trade with the clerics, which could be really useful because, I mean, I need more lanterns, and that's one of the, well, I mean, you don't get really all that much from rotten flesh, but I could probably get enough to get a stack of lanterns, maybe. Anyway, yeah, I do need those lanterns, because there were a couple of there were a couple of caves technically, but they really were just like little holes in the ground that I covered over, which was why a couple of them were open. He's buying rotten flesh for a lot more. Okay, I guess I'll just, I might stick around here and get some squid farming as well, because that way I can get even more lanterns. So yeah, I guess I'll just go off and do that, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back, and well, I have now gotten 2 and a bit stacks of lanterns, and I think I've traded away. No, I've traded away almost all of my rotten flesh, apart from a very small amount. But yeah, I've now run out of time for this episode, I'm afraid. So yeah, that's probably gonna wrap up this episode. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And yeah, goodbye.